Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the UNLV Rebels and the North Dakota State Bison. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UNLV Rebels offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. And everything in this attack runs through him.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's a welcome sight for this defense, man. You got 4 sacks last week. They talked about it. Getting to the quarterback, pressuring him, making him feel uncomfortable. To do it on the first drive, to set the tone, to show him we're coming just like we were last week. It's a good start by this defense.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it down the field. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Second down coming up. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 7-touchdown game while basically running them to victory all by himself.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able...
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with a target on his back. Every time they take the field, the defense knows who they have to stop, and still, this guy churns out big run after big run.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Finding some room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Strong, firm tackle. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Scott. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Running inside, it's Thomas. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll send the back in motion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside, it's Thomas. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play, it's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes a handoff. It's Thomas. He's there to make the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Going to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up.
Snags it and he's open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hayes. Makes the catch. It's Scott. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Going for the marker on the ground. Could be an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 14-6. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better.
But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the ground with the back. Here's a little room there. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Makes the grab inside the 30. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an... There he goes! He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Right back to the well. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for space. It's Scott. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to run, it's Scott. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end end zone.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Oh, and he missed it. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 9 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Kentucky able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Looking for space. It's Scott. There's a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
So now it's second and long.
Red 54, red 54. Where did he go?
The give to the single back. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep this drive alive. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48.
Are you as surprised as I am that they didn't throw the football there?
Man, I'm shocked. You get in those situations, 99% of the time, those are passes, but slip in the run, maybe a little.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready? Red 18, red. Ready to go.
Here's the handoff. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Break.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Go.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
Flip, hey, flip!
Grabbed in the middle, it's Lions. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pulls it in. It's Burnett. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running inside, it's Thomas. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Rebels. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive.
Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Right back to the well. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. On the run, it's Scott. Might have a chance. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, these offenses that are built for late game situations, when you get later in the football game and you have the lead and you got a guy that you can hand it to like him that keeps making plays over and over again, man, does it start to put a lot of pressure on the defense for them to be super aggressive and bring a lot more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The run inside. It's Thomas. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On the move, he fires. And the third down pass is incomplete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead is now back down to 9.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Going to the run, it's Scott. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And after getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
The play-action fake. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just on the same page with his target.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. They'll try to blast their way in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
We'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. They'll run it. It's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. wants to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Rebels! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. The Rebels surge back on top.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he added the extra point. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Breaks into the open. The 50, the 40, the 20, the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Here's a throw downfield late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. 1 minute left to play. Plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've got some room headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself?
He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack.